What is a service course? Team Sky's service course is where their logistics are arranged, where all their equipment is stored and where all their vehicles are stored too. And as you can see, the place is a bit like an Aladdin's cave. Let's have a look.
The riders each have around 5 bikes stored at the service course, although this depends on who is racing and where. Chris Froome had several bikes in, and Bradley Wiggins' gold Pinarello Bolide time trial bikes were there too. With teams potentially racing on different continents on the same day, a professional cycling team relies on smooth logistics to run. Over a month in advance of the Giro d'Italia, wheels were already being prepared. There were 3 mechanics working at the service course. Away from a grand tour, this is where all the regular maintenance jobs, such as putting on new bar tape and replacing chains, are done.
This is equipment to go off to a race. I think these bikes in particular are going off to the Tour of the Basque Country. So you have all the bikes lined up, time trial bikes, turbo trainers, equipment all ready to go. Peter Kenner flying the Manx flag. Put that way too early, there we go. Put that back there, be very careful. Sky running F&B tubulars rather on their time trial bikes, which are a very boutique French brand, fastest out there. My pockets aren't deep enough. This is the Shimano Room. On the left, got the stems by Pro, Shimano subsidiary. Got your Garmin 810s, there's a 500 back there. Your Stages power meters, you've got the shift cables. One of them wins, you're gonna get this. Yellow bar tape, obviously. Wonder what that's for. We've got the Physique saddles here too. So again, a full range. This one, carbon one. Guys want a light bike, they're going to stick that one on. Got the full range, you've got Arione, Curve, Antares. Probably got the Aliante somewhere too, over there I think. Moving on, got where the chainrings are stored. So Shimano have moved to a 4 crank arm pattern. But they've still got some isometric chainrings. Bradley Wiggins and Chris Froome are amongst the guys who use those. Got the time trial chainrings, 44 or 43. These look like they're slightly more compact. That's a 52. So if the guys are on a hilly stage, they're going to have a 52. The new Stages power meter, stored in the left-hand crank arm. Obviously, when the guys are facing a really steep hill, they're going to want easier gears. So, XT cassettes, this is an 1132. So that'll give the guys a bottom gear of 36, 32, or even 34, 32. Something that we're more used to seeing on a mountain bike. Really easy gear if you've got a really steep climb. This is where all the group sets are stored. You can see there is a ton of stuff here. Got all the parts for the electronic connections, or the Di2. Got brakes, a lot of brakes, time trial shift levers here, or brake and shift levers here. Cassettes, chains, chain sets, everything you could want. Everything you could want. You'd need a very big bag if you came here. You hungry? Food room, let's go. Energy food, CMP, and lots of it. Bit of Coke in the corner. Every pro cyclist's favourite post-race drink. You got your Pro Flapjack, your Elite Flapjack. Mineral and vitamin supplements. Recovery drinks, energy drinks, gels, everything's here. Bus drivers like to keep their buses very clean. Here's what they do it with. Got some beetroot juice here too. Obviously, you may have seen Daniel Lloyd's juicing activities. That sounded awful. You may have seen Daniel Lloyd's beetroot juice. Got the rice cookers up here. After the guys have finished at the race, they're going to want something that's easy on the stomach, but also high in carbs. There you have your rice cooker. Got your coffee pot. Very important as a pro cyclist. Saw that they also had an espresso machine on the bus. Kit. They get a lot. Finish bag, so it's going to be carried by the Swan Ewer after the race. Fit a lot of stuff in there. Probably gets very heavy. Belt. You know you've made it when you get your own Team Sky belt. Wallet perhaps? No, what's that? I don't know. Wash bag, team kit, everything. Yellow helmet. Again, there's a yellow theme. Cables, bar tape, the works. New team kit for 2014. Let's have a look. Urafa. And this. Each rider has got their own box. So inside each box is going to be their kit allocation or something perhaps that they've asked to be sent out to the next race. Ian Stannard. Fast guy. Sitsov, very fast guy. Luke Rowe, Welsh favourite. Gabby Rash, straight out of Norway. Salvatore Puccio wore the pink jersey in the Giro. Got Richie Port, Chris Froome's right-hand man. Danny Pate, one of the most well-respected domestiques and riders in the peloton. Bradley Wiggins, or Wiggo. Pretty light, got a lot of hats. full range of stuff here. Neoprene gloves when the weather turns bad. Mesh mitts when the weather's nice. Deep winter gloves when the weather's really bad. Socks, full range of socks. You get to choose your sock length when you're on Team Sky. Long socks, black or white. Short socks, black or white. Podium kit, what's in there? Brand new stuff, fresh and ready for podium. On this team, that gets used a lot. Got the casual wear. Casual rain jacket, hooded tops, transfer trousers, probably tracksuits for sitting on the bus in. Sky jeans, sprinter fit. Got strong thighs? Those are your thing. Regular fit, probably for the skinnier guys. I don't know if they have a Chris Froome or a Climber fit too. Can't see it here.
Team Sky receive 26,000 bidons from their sponsor Elite each year. The riders throw the bottles in races and fans pick them up, so the team expect to end the year with around 2,000. When transporting bikes, Team Sky use bike bags rather than boxes. Why? Because bags take up less storage space back at the service course. How many bikes can you see in this picture? Well, if you want to look at more pro bikes, we've got plenty more on the channel. Subscribe to GCN.
If you're looking for cycling how-to videos, well, we've got a whole host for you here at GCN. You see this one? If not, click here.